Christmas Eve.
Coming to you from a chilly and just downright dirty northeastern Ohio. You know what I'm saying? got some got some fresh new topics, some new things we wanna get on here and jap about. Um, we're gonna throw it over to Braden for Aim Gods and the final mouse competition. Fuck.
He said, "We getting down and dirty up in here."
So, can you clarify what's dirty right now?
Yeah, what's dirty about Northeast Ohio?
A lot of things.
This is true.
A lot of things.
Oh shit!
Downright
Yeah.
dirty. I love that. Best intro fucking all North America. All right. All right, yeah, definitely definitely Merry Christmas Eve if you're watching this live. It's a 12 like basically midnight on Christmas Eve. So, people that are watching this this will be a week right after Christmas. So, yeah, I hope everybody did have a good Christmas that's on YouTube, and everybody that's watching this live, hope you guys are going to have a good Christmas tomorrow. But yeah, so basically we're going to start with this new phenomenon, okay? New game just came out by a mouse company. There's a kind of drama around it already, like if you notice on Twitter and stuff, if you're on the twits. But a lot of people think that it's dog shit. We're talking about complete like butt crack, you know what I mean? And I'm on the opposite end of it. I personally like the game. Even if there wasn't the incentive of the mouse, I probably wouldn't have played it as much as I am right now. But yes, it's a very, very solid game to play. Now to watch, it's a little sus. It's very, very slow paced. A lot of comms, a lot of teamwork, and stuff. But if anybody has not heard of this game yet, it's called Aim Gods. It's been hyped up for easily over a year. I think it's been over a year that they've been hyping it up because they've been waiting to drop their new mice. And yeah, if nobody knows about Final Mouse, I don't think Adrian's really too hip to that part of the computer community. But top brand. I'm talking top brand. Like they're the most expensive mice and the most hyped company that makes mice. Okay. Where should I really go from here? We'll go into the issues. Not with the game because I don't really want to break that down until I talk to Seth. But so basically these the issue that's going on right now as of today too is the Twitch API bug with these keys. They put out a key system to get the mice early instead of placing top 5%, and so everybody that watches Twitch every half an hour, no sorry every
hour 2 and then 3
four's the
hour
chest
2 4
yeah hour 2 and 4 hours you get like bigger amounts of the keys, and you can claim the bag 5 times, the pouch 5 times, and the chest 5 times. People are not getting their shit basically. Thankfully I got like 2 pouches, which is the smallest amount, like 30 keys. I got like 2 of those the first day, but I'm approaching probably 60 hours that the game's been live that I have not gotten my keys. I'm probably sitting clear over 400, and it's actually super unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. What about you, Seth? You haven't even got your keys, right?
Yeah, I've gotten a pouch of them, but I left my setup on last night and tuned into like a 24/7 stream where they just keep replaying or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was able to claim 2 chests, and I haven't get no 2 pouches, 2 bags, and 2 chests.
Yeah, and you haven't got those?
None.
Yeah, so basically today they put on Twitter that they turned off the Twitch API thing to try to speed up everybody getting their keys. But I'm going to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, it's all a gimmick. Okay, this shit you're not gonna get a mouse. Like I guess there has been some people that have pulled the mouse, but my personal thing, because I've been grinding the game, I've been getting a decent amount of keys, probably over like 100 just from wins. Like, cause you get keys sometimes when you win, and um, so the game plan that I thought of was I put 2 browsers on all 3 of my monitors, so I have 6 browsers up, and I just spin. So I get through all my keys. There has been twice that it's like literally basically stopped on the mouse and it just disappears. It instantly goes to a empty, like the screen that says play again type thing. It's fake. Like I'm convinced it's fake until I get a key. Like literally, like it's very very stressed. But but I don't know what else to really talk about it. I mean, like, what's some questions that I should answer? You think that people would want to know? I feel like people
How
that know.
like
Go ahead.
how the dynamic of the game works. Like, what's the not even the meta, just how it plays. Like,
Yeah, like what
what can
type of
you
game it is and shit.
yeah, like what can you base it on?
What I can base it on, from what I've been told from the people that I've played it with, is it's like an exact replica of WoW Arena, World of Warcraft Arena, but with a gun. Like it's an FPS, like a first-person shooter, but it's like WoW Arena exactly with the build structure system. I could be wrong with that because I haven't played WoW Arena, but that's what I've been told by multiple people. Um, and yeah, to me, it's my favorite type of game mode. Like Adrian knows more than like most people. I love gunfight. I love the 2v2 teamwork of video games, and this is quite literally a team-based game. You cannot do it by yourself. Um,
It is very
it's
hard.
impossible, really. I mean, the only way you 2v1 is if you get lucky when your teammate dies. So then it's like a trade almost, like from COD, like it's like
Yeah.
a trade, and then you win your 1v1, and it's considered a 2v1, but it's really not. Um, that's the best way I would be able to base that off of. But yeah, very, very team based, and it's on a structure system. You build powers around how you want to play, like traps, stunning your people, going invisible, adding armor to yourself, stuff like that. And very very nerdy though. Like I wouldn't recommend it for a lot of people that don't like games like Smite, for instance. Um, games like League, I guess it don't play like that. Like it's not like a capture system and all that type of stuff. But in the sense of building your player, you know what I mean? Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to play if you don't like those type of things. But yeah, I love it. It's my favorite game right now, to be honest. Because it's a thinking man's game. We just got me and Seth just got done playing chess. I had a forfeit to him. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This dude, I'm not gonna try to swear. I'm trying my best, but I just played cocky. I threw my queen out to kill his queen, like emotional, and then he got under me, and I didn't see it before, so whatever. But I didn't let him checkmate me. I wanted to forfeit before, so he got.
Oh, I was going to.
Yeah, he was
It was
definitely
similar
gonna
to that.
checkmate me, so I wanted to forfeit. But it is what it is. But the reason I bring that up is because it's like chess. It's like chess in the sense that you
It's
gotta,
strategic.
yeah, it's very very strategic, and you have to like calm 24/7, communicate, and yeah, I don't know. That's basically all I'm gonna say because I'm gonna try to go a little bit in depth with Seth real quick. Okay. So last night I was on No Name DV. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Okay, shout out you, dude. If you ever listen to this, dude, you are a beast. He is #1 in the world as of right now, or at least of this morning. He's a fucking beast, man. Like I got off of a 13-hour stream last night just to lay in bed, almost go to sleep, but I tuned into his stream somehow. He had 3 viewers, and I just like went from the low to high, clicked on his thing because he had a lot of elo points, like your rank system, and yeah, man, he was so nice. He was kind. He was answering all my questions and stuff, and this dude's build was phenomenal. Okay, and I'll talk about it briefly because I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nerfed in the next couple of days because of how good it is and how far he is past people now because he's just created the meta for this game. Excuse me, and yeah, basically Seth. Let's see if I can remember. So it's Apollo's heal, Athena's shield of absorption, bear trap. Trying my best here, man. Ice block, Spartan armor, I don't know, man. It's a couple more things, and it's just all defensive. It's all defensive. It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It's
I got it right here.
Okay, what is it?
It's a cloak, the absorption, the team
Cloak.
heal one.
Yes.
Stun, the Trojan stun. Bear
That's what
trap.
I was missing. Yeah, Trojan stun, Spartan armor, all the whole 9. We said all of them, so I don't really want to go into it again. Yeah, that's the 7. And basically, with this 7, you don't have a lot. Like you don't have bleeds, you don't have AOE's, and so basically, yeah, you're a very defensive game, and it's like this game is like a utility based rock paper scissors game. That's a good way to explain it because people's builds can counteract yours quite like you could get mopped if you rock double bleeds, double AoEs like I used to, with a bear trap, and like it's cool. You're very aggressive. You'll get a lot of points or a lot of damage. I mean, but if their defense is better than your offense, you're losing every time, 100%, because they can out heal you. They're gonna grab that orb in the middle for 30 damage. 30 damage reduction, and you're just fucked. It's that simple. Like if you don't pounce on somebody early, it's just like which is RNG, you know what I mean? It's complete luck at that point. This is like the most skilled way to play the game, and he created the meta in my opinion. Technically Mendo did when he played the tournament. Point being, yeah. Okay. I really don't need to break it down, I guess. Because I don't know if I want to give the strat away. I'm gonna be honest. But basically, Seth, what I'll say is, because I wasn't hip to cloak as much as it is right now. You pop the cloak when people are trying to stun you and when people are trying to bleed you. Okay, it's crazy good for bleeds because if people have 5 bleeds, you know what I mean. For instance, like 2 people are rocking, like one person's rocking 2, one person's rocking all 3. You're screwed basically because you're always ticking health. You pop the cloak before they hit you, literally nothing happens. It's just normal, like the fucking hot dog water damage that the AK just gives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the 4.
Yeah,
the
4
damage
or a 7 headshot. You know what I mean? And yeah, so like it really helps. I pop Spartan armor and cloak, guaranteed orb every time. Or my buddy's been doing that, and he'll just get orb every time. We rock like we're both matching this, so we both have bear traps. We quad trap one of the pillars. You know what I mean? Force them to ice, force them to invis most of the time, and they're on 2 cooldowns. Easy wins. You know what I mean? Even without bleeds, even without damage. The issue is you're not using a self heal. Okay, so when me and you try this strat, either like tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, or well, it's Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
yeah. I'll be able to tomorrow night. But so basically, it's a lot of teamwork, man. It's because like you don't have a self heal, so I'm relying off you and you're relying off me, and it gets a little stressful because if I die, I'm gonna have to tell you, like, you know what I mean, and vice versa. It's like you gotta heal me. You know what I mean? The only way that like it obviously won't work is if there's a cooldown and stuff, but the cooldown goes so quick with Apollo's heal. When I give you, and then when I give you
8 seconds.
12, but
12,
with the Athena's sword, shield, bro,
I could shoot you, and then that gives you the shield. Correct?
Immunity to anything, basically. It's so strong, dude. It's so strong. But it has a longer cooldown, so it's a little bit more riskier. What I'll tell you that I've noticed with my teammate too is because we're so used to having high damage, don't peek as much. It's not that serious. We don't, because our damage isn't strong, so we don't need to just literally like pull out and just keep shooting them because they got more damage output than us and we have a shield. So if they bleed us through our shield, it's just going to break it, and you're on a cooldown with technically no heal. You're just hoping for me to heal you. You know what I mean? So you just don't peek as much. We play orb, and if we get orb, we basically win every time. Even if shit gets messed up, you know what I mean? If we get in bad situations, I have never been able to come out of like worst case scenarios so consistently with any build. It's because you're just too defensive. It's so strategically there for this rock paper scissors game. You know what I mean? When you master it, you really only lose from your fuck ups. Very strong until they fix it. Until they fix those traps, man. I'm calling it now because at least this will be recorded and we can look back on it. The biggest thing they need to fix is ice block. Like literally ruin ice block. Like take it out the game with like a 50-second cooldown or something, and make bear traps visible to everybody in the map. That's literally all you gotta do. You could literally keep it with the stun. You could keep the damage on traps. It's cool, but there's no reason why if both of us rock traps and we circle somebody's pillar that they can't see it, because it's so unfair, dude. It's like Adrian's head ass is just circling a pillar while we're trying to tag him, but our cooldown on traps is like only like 20 or something. So we just tag his pillar up and then push him. He'll back up into a trap. You know what I mean? We stun him with Trojan stun. He's stunned. We're tagging him the whole time. He'll jump into another trap. It's so trash. Just put it visible for everybody on the map to see so you can actually dodge traps. That will do it. It will literally change so many things by ruining ice block and traps. So yeah, that's basically all I'ma really say with that. See, like I could go more in depth, but I feel like most people that know about aim gods and are gonna hard grind for top 5% for the legendary mouse already know a decent amount about the game. So I just wanted to give a quick rundown for the people that actually like aim gods. I've been getting a lot of views on my past broadcasts of these 12-hour streams that I've been making. So I kind of just wanted to have a nice little section of aim gods, because out of all of my Fortnite past broadcasts and even these podcasts and stuff, people really like watching past broadcasts of aim gods for some reason. And instead of like live, I think it's because people just do crate openings all the time instead of actually playing the game. So yeah, that's it. If people in the comments on YouTube and stuff want me to go more in depth, then we could do that like another episode. But you know, for people like Adrian, for people that don't play the game, it's very boring probably to hear. Just because it's like if they're talking, like for instance, if one of you guys talk about League, I don't know what the fuck's going on, you know what I mean? I don't really care about League. I would still listen, you know what I mean, and try to understand what's going on, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean?
For, I mean, whether they play the game or not, which I mean, I'm sure if they do, they have a little bit more knowledge about it, but what makes this mouse like so good compared to any other mouse?
Great question. I can't believe I missed that. So this mouse is I forgot what type of metal it is, but it's the lightest metal that you can have. Pretty sure. It is composed of magnesium alloy. See, that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to sound stupid. Yeah, magnesium alloy, and it's the lightest structural metal on Earth. Okay, all right. Now, the thing that's crazy about this, okay, is the latency speed, the response time of this mouse. Well, this is the G Pro. This is a piece of shit now after these come out. You know what I mean? Crazy. But the latency speed from this wireless mouse that's coming out is faster than any mouse that's ever been produced. Okay? Wired or wireless. Okay? It's unreal. It's actually crazy how good technology has gotten for wireless, and they are changing the game, the structure, layout of Mice Forever. Very nerdy. All right? And yeah, so basically that's the biggest thing to me. I don't know if you'll even be able to tell a difference, because I can't tell like an input delay. This is a fantastic mouse. The G Pro wireless is my favorite mouse that I've used. It's also fucking wireless. You don't have to deal with you know what I mean? Like I got a mouse bungee that I ordered from BenQ, but I don't got to use it anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of people tape their mouse, on their wall because they don't want to feel the grip. You got a mouse. Yours isn't wireless, right? Like you probably don't have a mouse bungee, so you feel when you're aiming, it like rub on your desk, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way that all right, so my bed is right behind my desk.
Mhm.
And I usually sleep like long ways, but when my girlfriend's here, we sleep like this because there's just more room, you know,
Mhm.
and the pillows will go on it, so I'll have to like pull it, and it's shit because then it'll
Yeah.
slide back down, and then like I have to keep pulling it, or
Yeah.
uh
It's very
I can't,
annoying. Wires
like,
suck.
2 to 3 games of Warzone, I've got shit on because I have to keep tugging my mouse.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember during like World Cup of Fortnite and all that, I literally taped my thing to the wall. Like a lot of people on Reddit and say that's just the best way to do it if you're not going to order a mouse bungee. And I eventually just wanted to go to a wireless mouse, and this is a 10 out of 10 recommendation. The only issue that is with this mouse I've heard is double clicking. There's a like a 50% chance when you order this mouse it'll have a double click issue, which is obviously fucking awful. You don't want to have double click issues. But I don't have it. As far as I know, goddamn, knock on wood. I shouldn't say things like that, but yeah, I don't have that issue. So, and the last thing on this, two more things. Uh, 37 grams. I don't know if that's lighter than their ultralight. Maybe somebody in chat can clarify that for me if anybody's Final Mouse fans. But the ultralight was their lightest mouse, their most recent one, like 2 years ago or whatever, whenever it came out. But this one's 37 grams, has the lightest structure metal, okay, and a 2-month battery life on full go. Ridiculous. Changing the format. People like Logitech, people like Corsair, people like Razer, I guess I can give them the shout out too. They got to step their game up. Like literally got to step the game. Like they can use plastic still. They'll probably be able to get away with that. But yeah, battery life they're going to have to update, and that latency, I don't know how they're able to make their wireless faster than wired. So as long as that's not a lie, um, they did something really big. And I don't care if you don't even like the game. You have to respect the marketing strategy, okay? The business behind this whole thing. They created a whole video game to make people live on their website opening crates, live on the game to get top 5% to get the mouse. And Hadrian, they aren't selling the mouse. Or at least they said they're not. I'm very confident they will after the season's done.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
because they were posting some shaky stuff on Twitter, like,
I know.
don't worry, like, ooh,
Yeah,
because I saw your post this morning, I was like, ooh, so I went on their page and I was like scrolling, yeah.
yeah.
So what they were saying before, like, or like mid like second day, I think they're gonna surprise everybody that like hard body grinded the game for the 70 days, and they're gonna move it to like top 10%.
I think they're gonna do something similar. Yeah, I saw a tweet
Yeah.
from February, so it was a long time ago, and it said AIM Legends and up were getting the mouse. People that were AIM Heroes, the one that we need now, top 5%. In February, they said people that get that are gonna get a pair of shoes, the legendary mouse, and an invitation to the a $500,000 tournament. And I'm not lying. You guys can Google Final Mouse um, February tweets, and you'll be able to find it. It's on their real Twitter and stuff. And maybe they changed it, but they definitely are a good company. They should delete stuff like that if it's not real. They got something up their sleeve. It's either selling the mouse at retail price after everybody grinds their ass for it, or they're gonna surprise like Seth said. I definitely agree. I think that's more likely because the strategy is fantastic in my opinion. The game's not that big. The people that are really playing are playing for the mouse. But in my opinion, I know there's people that actually like the game, excluding the mouse. I definitely see myself if there's some type of incentive to play next season. I definitely think I will. I really
Yeah.
enjoy this thinking man's game. Free thinkers unite. All right, that's their slogan. God, I
I
sound
do
like
think
such a fucking idiot, bro.
I do think that that another thing they could do is like if the top 5%, okay, are they giving everybody a mouse in that if you're
Everybody
in the
that's
top
it
5?
right now, guaranteed top 5%, is getting, so like 4.99 type shit or 5.0 maybe. Yeah, top 5% is guaranteed a mouse. Not a. I don't think you
Okay.
get to pick the color and all that, which kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
well, I mean I wouldn't really care, but because
Yeah,
all of them are raw, but like I do think that like they're gonna go 5%, and then
yeah,
the next people that are in the 5% and up to like maybe like 13 or something, maybe 15,
yeah,
they'll get a discount code
yeah. Could be something
to buy
like
the
that.
mega leagues.
Yeah, I've played over 40 hours in the past 3 days, and that's so cap, bro. I've literally streamed like close to 50 hours in the past 3 days. It's so unhealthy, but the game's actually that fun. I'm not doing that just for the mouse, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I could have stayed at demigod when I was at 1199. I chose to keep playing and play for so many hours to build knowledge on the game and do this type of stuff. Um, because I genuinely enjoy it. Every time you lose, you can learn something. And yeah, if somebody in chat doesn't have the game, since the API is down for Twitch, I mean, you can't necessarily do the crates and hope for the game, but it's $30. It's $30 for a chance at the mouse. I really, really recommend it for people that like chess. I like for people that like FPS shooters and that are fucking bored, like genuinely that are tired of the games that they're playing and kind of like want to break from like Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever other game you guys play. Big recommendation because I love it. Adrian hasn't got to play it, but what do you think about it, Seth?
I
Like
definitely
playing
like
it?
it. Playing it, I think it's smooth. There is some things that they could work out with it, but I do think that it will be a great game once they do, start nerfing and buffing things. But again, it's only like 3 days in, 4 days in,
Mm-hmm.
not even. Um,
Yeah, they did do a patch and updated some stuff. They changed cooldowns on ice block. I don't remember the other things like damage or something off the traps. Basically, everything that's on the build that I told you about got nerfed, and they're still the best things. Easy, it's crazy.
well, yeah, I do. Again, I do think that it is a, a smooth game.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day people were having problems and they like hopped right on it and fixed it, and I think
Yeah,
that's really cool. Like they don't just say, okay, well, we're working on it, like all the bigger name companies like Call of Duty and things like that. Like I think they're on track to have a nice turnout with their game. And like you said, the game's only $30 and everybody's competing for a $300 mouse.
yeah,
Like
retail
they've
because it's gonna cost more when it comes out, especially if they
yeah,
don't sell it.
yeah. And I mean, like, that's off 10 people alone, you make the price of one mouse. So they're making money either way. So
They're
that
chilling.
I think that's why they can give bigger incentives, or uh I wouldn't say better, because what could you do better other than money, like guaranteed money. But I don't think
Yeah,
they would do that. That would be
I
a
agree.
loss on their side.
What's your favorite thing about the game,
um
playing it wise?
Definitely the strategic route of it, because myself, I mean, I like a nice variety of games, but
It's definitely not casual. That's
but
for
but
sure.
something that gets my mind moving.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely, like, I'm a thinker. I love thinking. I love trying to work things out.
Yeah,
Shout out chess. um but like, that's something that I like, the strategic route and how you have to communicate. You can't just hop on and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna
yeah,
use this and then wreck everybody, because
yep,
there's so many different builds, so many weird builds that
yeah.
can literally just mess you up.
Ruin you. And last question on that. What's your least favorite thing about the game? Like a certain build, a certain
um
mechanic,
well,
something.
I'll go off what's been happening. I did some solos last night, and I found
Solo
a
queuing, because there isn't
yeah,
solos in the game. Just to clarify.
I did a solo queuing, sorry. Yeah. where it gives you a random partner, and I found a dude that's from France. He's pretty decent at the game, and that was like my
Oh yeah.
duo last night.
You sent me some
Um,
photos.
we I posted my highest damage, and then the game after that, we faced two people that had 1700 elo apiece, and I don't think that's cool because
Yeah.
he was only at like 1012, and I was at like 980. So I think they should keep the lower elos, like basically make it skill based, so you're facing the same amount of elos
Yeah.
that you have,
Yeah.
because that
That's good.
that people can just go on a tear. They could just go on a tear and just fuck shit up.
Yeah. My favorite thing about the game is kind of like you said, because I'm definitely a free thinker in their words. I love that thought process, and I like losing. I like losing in this game because you can really just think about it. A little critique I would say on this is they got, when you die, when you win or lose, they gotta show you where the damage is. They gotta show you their fucking build, okay, at the end screen. I'm tired of getting demolished, and then it just shows our damage and our elo difference, and it doesn't show the build. You should be able to break down everything on that screen instead of me going to my Twitch and clipping it and like trying to figure out with VOD review what they're using to beat us. Like all I want is to be able to see their build on that screen. That is a
Right.
big critique that I have. And I know my buddy Dylan would say the same exact thing. Shout out Detrimental No Vowels on Twitch. I'm gonna give you the shout out. But my least favorite thing about the game is also very similar to yours. So it's cool that we're kind of similar. That sucks that you guys found matching 1700s. That's very unlucky. But so from watching, man, people are gonna know now. I didn't mean to put him on the spot like that. But so basically, what people are doing, okay, I'm not gonna say his name, but you can already read between the lines now. People that are in like the top ranks, people are using alt accounts to throw away their elo all the way down to 0, and the other person keeps their elo. So if somebody's at 1800 and somebody's at 0, your team elo is at 900 because it splits it, right? And so you're facing dog shit hot dog water players that you're using amazing builds on, and it's free points. It's really sad that people are doing that, but at the same time, it's a new game. You got to take advantage when you can. You have a big incentive for people to grind the top 5%. It's thinking smarter, not harder. I wish I cared enough to buy an alt account and tank and do all that type of stuff. I don't care enough. I like to earn my stuff, so I'm not going to do it. But please fix that final mouse. You should not be able, at least put a delay. You guys remember on Call of Duty, you couldn't just leave. It would delay your stuff back then.
Yeah, like 15 minutes or something.
Something
a
like
soft
that,
jam.
and it should be like an iPhone lock, how you fuck up your passcode and it consecutively gets higher and higher. It should be like that if you keep backing out of games, at the very least. You know what I mean? You should definitely, like, if you back out of 4 games back to back to back, I want you to sit for a day. I swear to God, because you can solo queue and your teammate backs out instantly because he's trying to literally go to 0 elo to help somebody that's at 1500. You know what I mean? To try to juice their account up to 0.0%, something like 0.09% or something, and just chill off the game until he gets to like a 2% or something. Because all you need to be is in this 5% ratio. And people that are at 2,000 some points or whatever, they literally can just sit there and stuff. Yeah, so we could be done basically. We definitely do.
How many colorways are in the mouse? And then what's your both your personal favorites?
4.
What are they?
See, it's red and gold, white and gold, gold and white, and then red and gold.
White and gold and gold and white.
Let me see.
I'm serious. It's white and then gold accent.
Yep.
It's all gold, then white accent. It's black with gold accent, and then red with gold accent. And I mean,
red with
I saw
silver.
Silver. I'm sorry. Man, the black one looks nice. and I know that's Braden's favorite, but the gold and white is definitely my
Stream
favorite.
seeing it right now. You guys can't tell me that these aren't. Mwah! That is
And like
insane, man.
and like the build of the mouse has a bunch of holes in it, so your hand's not sweating.
Yep,
Oh,
a honeycomb, magnesium alloy, fucking beast, man. This thing looks like luxury. It will feel like luxury, and I am willing to waste my life these next 2 months to get that. 100%.
100%.
And
100%.
but yeah, so
Well, where are you at? Where are you at right now with your pointage, Braden?
I'm at like 1100 because I lost a lot of points last night. I went all the way down to like at one point today I was at like 980 or something. I haven't dropped from 1,000 since like the first day. But
That ain't nothing. Shit, I was at 780.
that's what I'm
So
saying, yeah. Yeah, it's really not. And then when you get dropped down to like 80 and stuff, like I can help you with certain aggressive builds that you could solo queue those lower elos. But
well, I mean, I'm back up at 1,000, so like
Cool.
1,002.
Yeah, because like I'm not doing good in that department right now, but I'm just trying out this new build, and I know long term, like this is the build I want to use until they nerf the game, and so I'm not really trying to play other builds. Like this is a game of rock paper scissors, like I said earlier, and there's no point to keep flipping builds when you don't have anything mastered yet. We gotta master something, and why not master the number one person's thing, because he's abusing the meta. You know what I mean? So we need to abuse the meta, get our points legit because we're not tanking, which is, you know, tanking points. I'm not going to cheat. So what I'm going to do is abuse what's really good. It's just like using the M16 or whatever from Call of Duty when it first came out, or the fucking BAL from Advanced Warfare before the patch. You just take advantage of what's good, and you know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say on that. But
what percentage are you at right now?
my I don't know. Actually I can tell you right now. My
Because I want to say last I seen you, you were like 11, right?
yeah,
Top 11
I
or
was
some
at
shit.
11% is my best. I'm only at 34 right now.
I was about to say I'm at like 43.9, 43.7 something.
I got no keys right now. It's unfortunate. I literally was about to open one on stream and pull a mouse.
Yeah. Well, I was about to do it. I was about to do it on my phone. And I looked in there. I have fucking a bunch of keys that should be there and they're not there.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, and it's such a cap because literally people have already pulled mice. It's gonna be less of a chance now, and everybody's keys are gonna flood in the next couple of days probably. If you know, there's a big asterisk next to that because we don't know what the hell is gonna happen. But what I think is gonna happen is it's gonna flood the market. Nobody's gonna get key or mice because everybody's gonna be spinning. Because I know I have over 400 keys that I'm waiting on, and the fact that like that's gonna happen is just crazy. Like I know I'm not gonna get a mouse. That's really unfortunate. But I'll probably get a game. Like I'll probably get a game code that I'll be able to make an alt account and stuff. But we'll see what happens. If I do get a game code though, I'm probably gonna give it to Adrian because I think he'll enjoy the game. I know how much he likes Smite. And this is just a game that you have to play to actually enjoy, in my opinion. Like, you really can't watch it and be like, oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's
because
kind
it
of
is
like
kind of
watching ball.
boring. I'm not going to lie. Especially when people are rocking builds that you don't use. But, yeah, like I said, man, I could talk over an hour, okay, Adrian, on just Final Mouse. So, I'm done. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'll pass it to you, man. Let's talk about Jake Paul, baby. Let's go. Go ahead, Adrian.
He's been quite cocky lately.
Yeah, my boy's a character. I kind of don't want to show the video, but I'm sure everybody that's watching this podcast live and on YouTube has seen that video of him calling out Connor. Very disrespectful, by the way, the things that
To say the least. To say the least.
Yeah, definitely to say the least.
Said his wife was a 4.
Said his wife was
They
a
were
4.
hurt.
Yeah.
Told Dana White he was a bald baby back bitch.
Yeah, he did tell them Happy Monday though. In all fairness, he was kind when in that regard.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, he said
he got
Happy Monday, fuck you.
Hey, he said Happy
Like,
Monday. He didn't have to say that, right? That
he
was
got
nice.
real cocky with the Nero. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I sent a check for 50 mil with proof of funds,
Yep.
and you didn't sign it. Sign the fucking check. And then Logan Paul hopped on Floyd Mayweather shit and was like, "What's up, Floyd?
Yeah.
We know you can't read, bro.
Yep.
Like if you need help,
Yeah.
I'll help you spell your name." And then his name was like taped on the wall, and then
Yeah.
the W fell off. He was like, "Oh, you won't need that." And then he spelled it out.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
these
let's talk
guys.
about Logan after. That's a good call too, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing that I was trying to think about when we were playing Call of Duty, by the way. But so let's go down the line though. We'll start with Adrian, and then you can go next, Seth. The obvious. Who's winning the boxing match between Jake and Conor McGregor if that happens? Oh,
Jake.
yeah, you can go first now.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna say Jake. Just because I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Shout out Discord. I'm back.
Fucking,
Wasn't the internet.
dude. I'll save mine for a second. I'll
No,
let
you already
Adrian go.
started, man. Go, go.
All right, so I'm gonna say Jake. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Jake. Um, Connor is an amazing athlete. Dude is an amazing UFC fighter. Good, like, just all around great fighter. Okay, without his feet, you got to bring that down a few notches. That man will kick the living shit out of you. He will kick your skin off your bones. But to actually like punch, we saw what Floyd did to him.
We did.
We saw we saw what Floyd did to him,
We did.
and like
Yeah, but it's not like he like demolished him. He beat him, but he didn't like
yeah,
destroy him.
Connor has UFC training. He doesn't have all the boxing training.
Yeah,
Then
you
you're
don't got
going
that
in.
stamina.
You're going into Jake. He's been doing boxing training and all the stamina training, everything for 3 years. Connor has been doing UFC, so he's a little bit ahead in the stamina category. But as far as like fists, ah, man, I don't know. I'm gonna say Jake though.
How
That's
confident are you with that? Like, would you put money on it?
no,
Respect.
no, because
That would have been a
because I
dumb
don't.
answer. I kind of would
Well,
put it on.
I don't put money on anybody.
Yeah.
Just for the simple fact that anybody can win on any given day.
Yeah. Anybody. Yeah. I agree. And literally, one punch changes everything.
Yeah, yeah, like one person's caught slipping, you catch an uppercut to your jaw, you're stumbling, big man.
Yep. I
Adrian
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Go ahead.
Braden.
No. No. No, go, let Adrian. Yeah.
Um,
The question is, who do you think's gonna win the boxing match?
yeah, I picked up on that.
Don't make me kick you.
Um, I don't. I see. I don't know. That's a tough one. I agree with Seth. Connor's a shout out earlier. He's a dirty man.
Dirty man.
Um,
Let's
Yo,
go,
um,
baby.
you already had that fucking belt. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the fucking belt. Come for his fucking name. He's gonna fuck you up. I see. I think he wins. I think he wins. Even though it is boxing, it is different. He has had the training in boxing from fighting Floyd. If he can add on to that, I think if that fight happens, he wins.
Connor.
Yes. I think Jake's getting a little too big for his buck, and he's 3-0, and he's fought not really anybody, and I think he's just getting super cocky. Which I mean, you're 3-0, go for it, but
2-0.
until you fight, he's 3-0. Until you fight somebody, until you fight somebody worth it, or not necessarily worth it, but has that, like they talked about on Pulse, that has that like it factor or like that name in the sport. He's not going to be as credible as a boxer until he gets that big name under his belt and has a W next to it.
I'll go next. I think I'll go on a little side note first. And we'll wrap back. I think Jake is over his head. I think if you guys, I'm pretty sure you both watched Impulsive's podcast with him. He was a lot more humble on that prior to the fight, and he simply said this, something like this at least, because I don't remember word for word, but he knows at some point. No, sorry, word for word. He did say his end goal in boxing is to fight Conor. Okay, I took that and this is way before his little thing on Instagram. I think personally right now it's a money grab. I don't think he beats Conor yet. But that's what I'm saying is yet. He got to get his feet wet more in boxing because of how good of a fighter Conor really is. You know what I mean? And he might have, you could say, more knowledge in boxing. You know what I mean? Because he's been training in it and stuff. But top, like, point something percent of Conor is as a fighter. You know what I mean? So even with certain nerfs, I use gaming terms, but like in certain things like that, you still can't really go against Conor. You know what I mean? In the sense of like saying like, oh, he's gonna lose like for sure. You know what I mean? And so it's like, to me, he fights a Dylan Dennis, or he fights a couple people. In my opinion, I think he needs to get more people under his belt and keep aggravating the beast that is Conor McGregor. And then I think he actually does have a chance. Because right now, it would be dumb to say he doesn't have a chance. You know what I mean? I do agree with Seth, too. I just think it definitely is more in Conor's chance or whatever. You know, it's a lot better of a chance that Conor wins that fight right now. But, you know what I mean? I think if Jake gets a couple more fights, and that's all I'm saying is just a couple more, getting more matured in that sport, I think it would be a really good fight, honestly. People sleep on how good Jake is, and especially how determined this man is with training and all that type of stuff. He's actually better than Logan. He's a real boxer. Not saying Logan isn't. I still think Logan didn't really lose per se, but like he got the L, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Right now, I think Conor wins. I'm pretty confident with that too. And I would hate to see I would hate to see Jake get laid out like that, honestly, because he's such a good entertainer, just like Conor. And that would ruin him on YouTube. He would be a Nate Robinson meme, honestly.
100%.
And I don't think, like, there's a lot higher of a chance of him winning if he just slows down and he keeps his word that he did on Impulsive and say that's his end goal. You know what I mean? Like, he fights him in 5 fights. He fights him in, let's say, 3 fights. You know what I mean? Definitely not right now, though. No reason anybody would put up 50 million of a purse for Conor. That would be ridiculous. That's the freest money ever for Conor if he really strives and actually doesn't underestimate Jake. I don't think he loses that. Let's go down the line again with starting with Seth, Logan, and Floyd, because that's confirmed. This is an actual fight that's happening. History will be made. It's already made, in my opinion, because it's so confirmed. I'm pretty sure this is counting on Floyd's record, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's
real quick before we jump into that, because how you said about him fighting Dylan Dennis, while we're still on Jake, he I mean, I'm sure like with the Conor video, I'm sure everybody has seen the video of him pulling up on Dylan. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were shooting like a video of some sort.
Yeah,
he pulled up
video shoot or something.
Pulled up with his guys with some water balloons and toilet paper and stuff, and just started chucking it at him, and then took off. Do you think that a fight comes out of that?
I do.
I think that's the smarter play for Jake. It will, like, that's a real boxer. That's a real boxer right now. I think that's still a hard fight, honestly, for Jake, but I think he can get it done. I really do. And that's a smarter thing. You don't have to jump onto Conor right now, because what what are you really gonna do higher than that? Like, you're just like, I don't know. It's just, I think it's a dumb move to jump right to Conor after you just fought Nate Robinson. That's just weird to me. I do think a fight happens from that, though. Yeah, I think that's his next fight.
I was just curious if
either that or KSI. Actually, sorry, I think KSI should be the next fight. Finish that rivalry with the whole Paul brothers and stuff. I think that would be smart. I think Jake wins. I'm very confident I actually would put money on that, because KSI didn't deserve that win. I don't care. You can, by technical rules, he did deserve the win. Don't roast me in the comments. He did throw an illegal punch to the back of his head. but grow the fuck up. This is why I don't watch boxing, because you are so nerfed. Literally, it should be a fight to the death until you tap in fighting. That's how I feel. Like, if you're forcing yourself to fight somebody and you're in that red mode, you can't have feather gloves and like literally just no damage and like have to, as soon as you guys touch each other, push them off. It's so boring. That's why the sport hasn't advanced that much. Why UFC is so much popular. You know what I mean? It's because it's real fighting, in my opinion. Because I know a lot of people love the sport of the point system and stuff, but don't get me started with how bad the voting is. It's all preference. These judges are, I don't even
Dog
want to
shit.
get into it. It's literally a joke. If we talk about Tyson and everything, that
Yeah.
ruins the sport. It ruins the sport when you keep having ties, because it's like the fucking case system on Aim Gods, how it's rigged. It's rigged so then there's another fight that comes out, so there's more money to be made. It's a good business ploy, but we all know who won that Tyson fight, you know what I mean? And this happens in so many boxing matches. Like the first KSI and Logan, I think they get tied. They tied. It made no sense. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's why I don't like watching boxing as much. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I love UFC. I will watch that so much when I'm older. And like my favorite
Adesanya.
fighters, Adesanya, Israel Adesanya. Man, yeah. I don't even want to get into that though right now. But he does have a fight coming up. I forgot against who, but let's go to what we were talking about though. I hope the best for Jake in whatever endeavors he does do. I hope it is Dylan Dennis. That's an amazing fight. That's really good for Jake. And it's also a challenge. You know what I mean? This would be the first genuine challenge for Jake. He needs that. He shouldn't jump into Connor before he actually gets tested. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But yeah, what do you think, Seth, on Logan versus Floyd?
See, there's a lot of things because I haven't watched Logan fight. I haven't watched one of his fights. I've seen him train.
Mm-hmm.
But going off that, and also Floyd's age, Floyd definitely has a better background, but Logan is younger, faster.
Taller,
Um,
stronger.
so yeah, I would give it to I I wouldn't give it a confirmed win to Logan, but I would say he has my favor as of right now.
Cool. Adrian?
I'm with Seth in the fact that I haven't seen Logan fight.
Jesus.
I'm not. I've dabbled in like a few clips of him in KSI, but I haven't like fully seen him fight a
Gotcha.
whole match. I'm not really a betting man, but when you factor in everything, I'm taking Jake.
Are you taking Jake? I didn't know he was
Floyd
fighting Floyd.
or Jake, it's just Logan, same difference.
Is it? Swear they're different people. Am I tripping, Seth?
Uh,
Yeah.
Either way, okay. So I'm taking Logan. But that's also like I don't know. It's hard to say because Floyd is one of the best fighters to ever grace the ring.
Best boxer. Yep.
But when you just factor in the height differential, the weight differential, the age, it's just I feel like like even with how great he is and he has been in his career, I mean the dude's never lost.
50-0.
You just like there's a lot of that factors in, and like we were talking about with Jake and Connor, you get that one good hit, it's knocking you off your game, and I mean that's all it takes. He gets one good hit right to the temple,
With these
it's
fat
over.
ass gloves. Oh my god, I hate it.
So yeah, I'm taking Logan.
Before you start, I do want to say Floyd Mayweather should be 49-1.
With what fight are we talking about?
Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was whooping his ass. And he was fighting with a fucking
Weren't they
torn
supposed to
rotator
fight?
cuff.
I thought a fight got like set up with them again.
It did, and then Manny
Did it fall through?
Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao's team backed him out because health problems that he was having.
Got you.
But literally, Manny Pacquiao is the most humble person
He is.
I've ever seen in my life. Dude has donated millions of dollars to his hometown because he came from poverty, fighting in poverty.
Yeah.
And yeah, he lives in like a normal house like us. He doesn't flash nothing. Like that dude is just genuine. But I do think he should have beat Floyd Mayweather, and it went down to a unanimous vote, and they gave it to Floyd to keep his record alive. He got fucking bailed out.
It ruins the sport, man. I would need to watch the fight again to give a full opinion on that, so I won't, because I don't know 100%. But I definitely don't disagree with you. Voting is so like scammed in a way in boxing. I actually do hate it. It's one of my least favorite parts of like any sport. Basically, what I think, okay, is Logan. That's a money grab. You know what I mean? This dude is what? He's 0-1-1, right? And
Yeah.
now he's facing somebody that's 50-0. Okay, he has positive like attributes in everything, weight, everything, like simple everything, reach, height, everything. He's just stronger, he's younger, faster, literally everything except for IQ. You know what I mean? You're given to Floyd. And that's that, like, right, isn't he known as like the most like strategic boxer, you know what I mean, because he's really studied the point system and all this type of stuff, whatever. I don't think there's a perfect score system in boxing, but obviously I don't know shit, so it's whatever. I think it's kind of dumb to, not dumb, but I really would not bet on a fight like this unless like you're really like, you know what I mean, because like the over under is gonna be so much like for Logan that it would be smart to probably bet on that. You'll make a lot of money if one of his hits changes Floyd's like career, you know what I mean, because it really will take only one punch with how strong he is compared to this little frail old man. Okay, and but you know what I mean, Floyd has fought so many people. He has way too much experience. He still is training every single day. Okay, it is just hard for me to like side with Logan. I think it's definitely a Floyd fight still. I think he'll win it. But this is history. You know what I mean? Can we literally try to process the thought that Logan Paul, the person with all of the drama that he's been through on YouTube, making one of my favorite podcasts, and he's a YouTuber that is trying to go into boxing, literally can step in that ring and literally make the best boxer of all time in technical terms lose his first fight and he'll be 50-1. It's so crazy to think about, in my opinion. I think that is so intriguing. It's gonna be such a big fight, like number wise and everything, because Floyd will obviously bring so many numbers and everything. He's making 11 figures. What is that? Is that like 10 million, right? 7 figures, so 8 figures. 8 figures is 10 million.
Yeah.
He's making, yeah, not 11. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, 11's a bill.
He said, at least on his podcast, that he's not saying the exact price, but it's 8 figures. So it's over. You know, it's gonna be like 10 million or something on his side. You know what I mean?
Well, it'll be more than that because
It will.
Because when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fought, Floyd got 37 million and Manny Pacquiao got like 28 million.
Yeah, but it's not that type of fight though. Like Floyd's gonna make a lot more money than Logan, but he
Oh,
said,
100%.
but he said that he's getting nothing less than 8 figures. And so if it's 10 million, if it's 20, who really gives a fuck? He's fighting the best. He's gonna just literally just to be in the ring in a passion that you love so much, with the best boxer, you know what I mean? Somebody you've probably looked up to for so long. Just that alone and the money is obviously so worth it. He even said on his podcast that he would do it for free. Like he said that after the contract got signed, and stuff. And you know, I mean, I don't know, if you're a boxer, obviously you're gonna want to be in the ring with Floyd, so it just makes sense. But yeah, I'm not counting Logan out. I definitely don't think it's a 100% chance. You would be dumb to say it's a 100% chance that Floyd wins that fight. With everything that's going on, we don't know. Um, we don't know if he's forcing him to drop weight. That's a very important thing too. If he doesn't drop weight, literally, there's a very good chance that Logan can beat Floyd Mayweather.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, because he said that the other day about whether or not they're gonna make him lose weight to fight him.
Yeah, I think they have to, man. That's crazy for Floyd to even risk his record like that. You know what I mean? But like I watched both of Logan's fights. I'm telling you, this man doesn't really know what he's doing compared to like Jake, for instance. And I don't know if Jake beats Floyd. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a thing. So it's just like it's because of all of the positives and how big Logan is compared to this to Floyd. You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect him, obviously, but he's old. He's old and he's just small. It's like I don't know. It could go either way. Especially if he doesn't drop weight. But I'm giving the bigger percentage to Floyd for sure. But God, I would love to see Floyd lose. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely do want to see Floyd lose. I think, like, I love watching Floyd too, but this man's super cocky. He's the exact opposite of Pacquiao. Big flexing. His name is Money Mayweather. And there's nothing wrong with that. He got it. You know what I mean? He got a watch for every day of the year, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He carries $1 million around in a trash bag with him.
Yeah,
Or
24/7.
a duffel bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
duffel bag.
24/7.
You know, just in case he needs it. You know, big flex, and I love it. I love that stuff. You know what I mean? When you got it, you got it. All respect to you. But I love seeing those type of people getting humbled. You know what I mean? By a YouTuber too. That would be great. But I don't think it happens though. Like that's my answer though. I don't think it happens, but it very well can, and I do hope it does. Cool. Nice. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about with either of the fights?
Not really. I'm just
yeah.
very I'm very what's the word?
Eager?
Yeah, I'm very eager
To see it?
watch these, yeah.
Yeah, I hope the Connor fight does pull through too. I don't actually, I take that back. I don't hope it happens right now. Like I don't want that to happen right now because it's like I don't see Jake winning that right now. Like I said, I'm gonna hold by that statement. He can, you know, he can. It's just I don't think he has it in him right now, and that would just suck because like imagine he just gets a little bit more into boxing. I feel like he has a lot better of a chance with more experience.
I mean, hey, he needs humbled, and you're talking about humble shots. You know, if you want to call it the big dog, you better be ready.
I 100% agree. Yeah, he's really barking up the wrong tree. I think right now that's a scary man to even with fat gloves that don't hurt. You know what I mean? Like, and I know they don't hurt because I used to box. Shout out Carlos. Come on, man. That stuff is feathers to people like Connor that are what are those, like 5-ounce gloves in MMA?
12.
Is it 12 or 8?
Yeah,
Something.
it's like 8 to 12. It depends on like the weight. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know, those things smack. Like you actually like. It's very hard to like knock somebody out with these pillows on your hand, and it would be like I love watching knockouts. You know what I mean? Like that Nate Robinson.
He said.
Did it make noise because it hit this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate Robinson got his ass beat, bro. Stick to basketball. Oh, you can't do that either. All right. All right. To transition though, what are you guys doing today? Like it's 1:30 right now. What are you guys doing in the morning? Christmas Eve.
Is this our latest podcast? I think it is.
It could be. Who cares?
Sure.
I actually don't think it is. Yeah,
I think we did it one at like 4 in the morning.
We did one really late.
Might have. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead, Adrian.
Honestly, probably not much. I'm probably gonna. I think we're playing Warzone after this, Seth. After that, I'm probably gonna hit the hay. wake up whenever I wake up. I know your aunt is doing something.
Dinner.
You
Drinking
going over
coffee.
there, Adrian?
I might. I don't know. I don't know what time that's all happening.
Just
Ralph said something about it, but I don't know what time it's all
it's
going down.
like 3. Like come at 3. But this cat Adrian never shows up.
Never.
He will sit at home and make an excuse why he cannot come.
Don't sweet.
I'm there. He's or I don't know anybody. Bitch, you've been in the family since 2010.
That's cap. That's cap.
And
Well,
like
you haven't
I
been in
don't
the
think. I don't
family?
think. I don't think I've used that reason.
yes, you have. And it's not
I
like
don't think I have.
I don't
and
think
it's not
Seth
like
makes that up right now. I don't
it's
think.
not like anybody doesn't like him. Like when he came over my aunt Titi's house, everybody's like, "Whoa, like what are you doing here? Like what's up? It's nice seeing you." Like everybody's happy to see him. This motherfucker sleeps 24/7. Fuck you.
I'll jump in, and please don't take this the wrong way, Adrian, because I'm not meaning it in any way. Like, no
Yeah, I'm about to
joke.
get. I'm about. It's alright. I'm about to get
No.
clowned. I'm about to get clowned. It's
You're
fine.
not. You're
just
not.
say it.
Listen, okay, because I'll speak for me first. Especially when I was younger, I didn't go to any of my family events because of how strong my anxiety was, and that's why I said don't take it the wrong way, because I don't know if that's how you feel sometimes, like being around a lot of people and stuff. Because he said something about not liking, like I don't know if that's a thing in your mind, but I know for sure that was like me for me. I just know like through the past the recent years and stuff is like family means so much, you know what I mean? And it's like especially with COVID and stuff, if you're able to be around people in a safe place, take advantage of it, you know what I mean? A lot of people can't see their family right now, and I'm not trying to preach to you or anything. It's just like family's family, man. That's all you got. And you know, it's just one day. It's literally one day, or technically 2 days, or whatever happens. And I definitely think you should do that. 100%. I think that would be great. And in fucking, even if you don't, like, you just say hi and you deal with all that bullshit small talk. That's my least favorite part of any type of family thing. But you know what I mean? That's why I don't like doing that type of stuff. It's just, it's the same old questions every time, especially when you're not in a good position in your life. You gotta try to like fucking.
Yeah, what the fuck aren't you in school?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like why do you hate your life? You're fucking 40 or 50 and you just literally live in depression. Like, no. But
Why are you drinking? It's 5 p.m.
why are you drinking at 7 a.m.? Like, shit. No, but yeah, no, definitely go, dude, please. Like, I think that would be awesome. You'll be with Seth, you know what I mean? Like, that's your homie.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like
you
you,
know what I
like
mean?
if
Like,
if anything, just stick by me and talk to me.
yeah.
Like
Cool.
I like going because my family was split up. Not a lot of people like I don't tell a lot of people because I don't need sympathy from anybody. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for that. My grandpa passed away in 2009, and my family split. Like I didn't see, I didn't go over, I didn't talk to anybody on my side of family where I'm going tomorrow. And then um my nana passed in 2018, and like the family kind of got back together, or she passed 2019, I'm sorry. And like that was like the mending glue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was like the glue, and it brought everybody back together. So I try to go to as many family functions
Yeah.
um as I can, you know. And yeah,
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, yeah, definitely. Thanks for sharing that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I really don't think I knew that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't talk about it much. It's one of the ones where like you talk about it, and like you just like it just sits there. It sucks.
no, I definitely I'm already getting somewhat emotional about it because I don't like I don't even want to talk about this. Yeah, me and you will talk about this after for
Yeah,
sure because
100%.
yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
it's not even that I'm like how you brought up like anxiety and stuff. Like, it's not even like I have like anxiety. I mean, I'm like more of a shy person, but I've definitely grown out of that. It's just like I don't know. Like, I feel like for me, it kind of ties into the fact that like when you're younger, like you're forced to go to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what, like when you're like younger, like you just go because your
Yeah.
parents are going. And like it's not like it's not fun. Like I don't. It's not like I don't enjoy myself.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. I just like to spend my time how I enjoy spending my time.
I get it.
But I agree, family's everything, and you need I don't see my dad as much as I would like to, and I can't consciously I know that, but it's just not something that I just go out of my way and do all the time, which I need to more, but
Yeah, no, definitely. I like you guys know my situation that's happening this weekend and stuff, and I don't know, man. It's like that type of stuff's just important because you never know what can happen. I saw something on Twitter, um, or Facebook, I think it actually was, that it was like uh, somebody posted something, and it was like every time like you get in the car, you know what I mean, like that actually could be the last time that you get in the car, you know what I mean, and it's like
right,
people say dumb things like that in like multiple different facets, you know what I mean, because we could have a fucking heart attack right now, you know what I mean, like it's like anything can happen at any point, but that just that like little post that I saw, it really like put it more into a perspective for me, because it's like even this time we got right now, you know what I mean? We don't know how long this is gonna last. And Adrian knows like how much I care about posting content because of the future. And a big part of that is because my family took so many photos back in the day. They really didn't have stuff to like make really good quality videos and all that back then. You know what I mean? And I love videos. I like watching playback because videos can put you in that memory again. You know what I mean? Um, and a lot better in my opinion than pictures. Me and you were just talking about visuals and stuff. You know what I mean, Seth? And it's just like
Yeah.
videos are so good. Like I totally see myself like 50 years old or whatever, like even 40 and stuff. It's like watching all of these podcasts back. You know what I mean? It's just like I love it so much. Um, but it's like I don't know. Family is so much, dude. I don't have people around me anymore. I got my mom and I got my grandparents. Everybody's left. You know what I mean? And yeah, I hated going to all of those like little family things when there was fucking, you know what I mean, like 15, 20 people there. But like I already know at my young age I'm at now that like that stuff is so good. Like it's so good to be around people that it's your real blood. And I don't know, man. Like I like people that are older and stuff will literally would do anything to get those moments back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
That's that's one of the reasons I don't like watching videos.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
welcome to the sad part of our podcast. Um,
yeah. We'll probably get in
fucking
these a lot.
so like my biggest thing on the like nostalgia factor. Um, I don't like looking at old videos because the more I look into the past, the deeper I fall into the depression that I'm in every night.
Yeah.
Like that's just it's not fun. It's really not fun.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
you're definitely right. Actually, it's not good to look at that type of stuff because then you get in that like hole and you just keep
yeah.
going and all that. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. But that's just how I am. I've always been about memories and all that type of stuff. And some people say living in the moment, but I don't even live in the moment, man. Like I really do live in the past. It's so bad, but it's definitely not good. Like planning for the future and all that type is literally so much smarter. Um, but it's like to me, the way my head is, I can't do it. Like I at least not in the brain that I got right now at my age. Like I really live in the past. I love I guess that's living in the moment. I just love creating memories that even if they're not super important, you know what I mean, just like this stuff, like I'm saying, like I love doing this type of stuff because it's stuff that will it's not like this conversation is on Call of Duty and it's just dead air, like it's gonna be gone when we go to sleep, you know what I mean. um yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was definitely a really good spiel. You know, that literally just went off of what Adrian was doing on Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Seth, thanks for opening up. I like that. Um, so is that what you're doing tomorrow as well?
Yeah, so like we had a tradition that my grandpa and my grandma passed down. So this past Sunday, we went over and I'm Italian, so we make our own noodles. We do the seven fishes. So we clean everything.
What is that?
We
I'm not hip.
the seven fishes is like it's a it's a I'm not gonna say ancient, but it's an Italian tradition that was passed down from the older Italians that came over from Italy on a boat and things like that. Um, Basically knowledge from the motherland. That's what I call it. And um,
Mm.
so I don't know all the fishes, but I know
Is it
we
actual
do
seafood?
yes,
Nice.
we do shrimp, calamari, squid, um, oysters, mussels, scallops, and there's one more. You're more than welcome to come, or I can bring you a plate or something. You and your mom. I know your mom's a little iffy about COVID. Um, I could definitely bring you guys some food or something because we make a lot. But yeah, we make noodles, we clean fish. It's
And
definitely a
you
good
guys do
bonding
that as a
experience.
collective too?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's
It
nice.
was I want to learn it so I can pass it down to my kids
Definitely
and
should.
like we can put our own twist on it as it goes, but
Hmm.
we still use the same noodle maker, or same pasta maker that
Yeah.
they brought over from Italy. Like the
Wow.
words are in Italian, everything like that, and it's in really good condition. It's pretty fun to make it too, especially when you have good vibes around you.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of complaining. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's 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 fun for sure.
Cool. You know what I mean? And like those like again, like you said you don't like looking back on stuff, but like that like every time, and it's so hard in the moment to think about how important those moments are, you know what I mean? We really do take a lot for granted, you know? Um
Yeah,
but it's like
100%.
that shit is really powerful, you know what I mean? Cuz every day we do the same shit, you know what I mean? Living the same life. At least right now we're doing that, you know what I mean? And it's like those things kind of give you a little twist, you know what I mean? It keeps things I don't want to.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an understatement saying like it just keeps things fresh, but because it's really important. You know what I mean? It's um I regret missing a lot of the family functions that I missed. My family used to do so many game nights and stuff as a collective when everybody was in Ohio, and like all like my like main, you know what I mean? Because you guys probably have like like a second family in a way, you know what I mean, that you don't talk to as much, but it's like the main family. They all the time, man. They got together doing game nights and doing all that type of stuff, just being around each other. You know what I mean? All good vibes. Like you said, as long as no one was complaining. And
Yeah,
I never went to that shit, man. I was always on Call of Duty doing some bullshit, and I just had anxiety. I didn't like people. I didn't like being around people, and that happened really early. I knew I hated small talk, and it's weird how it turned into this podcast because I feel like a podcast is talking about small talk in some ways, um, but at the same time, it's not. I don't know. Small talk's just weird. You know what I mean? Just doing that repeating of just like, oh, like how's your day and all this type of stuff. Like you can tell like when people are genuine with it, and I thought when I was younger people really weren't. You know what I mean? And I could have been right, but none of that matters. You know what I mean? It's still family at the end of the day. Point being, yeah. 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 I really like when I'm talking and how like quick I talk. I noticed that all the videos that I've been watching of Destiny on YouTube, he talks so quickly. It's like a California thing, I think. Like I'm starting to get that. Like I'm like really jittery when I talk now. It's kind of crazy. But I'm not doing anything crazy tomorrow. Me and my mom plan on going out to eat for dinner. She wanted to go out to lunch because it's gonna snow tomorrow, so um, she doesn't like driving in the snow. So I'm probably just gonna drive because I would prefer going out to dinner. That's another thing. Like you're talking about tradition. Every year we went. The whole family would go out to eat. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of families do that.
yeah,
Go out to eat on Christmas and stuff. And during COVID, it's obviously gonna be different. My grandparents aren't even gonna come because the obvious. And my mom doesn't even really want to go anywhere per se. She said she's willing to do lunch, like I said, but she's also willing to do dinner. It's like kind of like my preference type thing, and I want to do dinner because that's always been the tradition. Even if it's just me and her, I don't really care. You know what I mean? It's like still keeping it going. You know what I mean? But that's really all I got going. Like I definitely, I don't know if I want to just like jump into your whole family thing, but maybe we'll definitely talk after podcast for sure.
Yeah, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to come. There's enough food for 3 families. Like
I
I
love
can
seafood
even
too.
like
It's my favorite. Oh.
I can even like I said, I can even load up some plates for you guys. And if you want to swing by, it's right in Hubbard. It's
Scallops are so
literally
underrated, bro. Oh,
Where are
what was
you?
it?
Where are you going? Is it at your Aunt Kathy's?
Yeah,
where
yeah, and
where
so
is that?
it
Well,
it's
be
it's
careful.
like five.
Be careful,
It's like
cause we're
all I'm gonna say is it's 5 minutes away from my house.
okay.
It's in the same town.
Cool.
It's
That's what I.
literally a 5 minute drive. Um,
Yeah.
but like I said, I can load up some plates for you, even if you just want to stop by, say hello. I can introduce you
hmm
to my family because you never met them, they never met you.
Yeah.
Other than the few people you met at my birthday party this past summer.
Yeah.
Um, but for sure, I could definitely hook you guys up with some food. If you're going to lunch, it'll at least like
We're going to dinner
get
for
you guys.
sure.
Okay, so I mean, it'll give you guys some food for the night or
Yeah.
even Christmas.
Yeah. Cool. Um.
What where are you guys going? Do you know?
If we were going to lunch, we were gonna go to El Tapatia. You guys know where that is?
El
Uh,
Tapatio. Yes, sir.
yes.
It's on Belmont, right?
Yes. I'm not muting this shit. I'm not doing it. But I don't care. but point being, but we're like 99% sure we're gonna go out to dinner, and it'll probably be Yamato's.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Oh,
It's okay. They're hibachi, like it's hibachi, so I mean
Watch your
it's not bad.
words.
I
But
don't know that yum yum sauce smacks.
Oh man, they got the yum yum, dude. No,
I
they.
get what do you get from there?
Do you know like what it is, Seth?
Yeah. I've had hibachi. Like
I
I went to Mizu once and I had hibachi, and then we went to
it's not like that.
we went to a place called Shogun.
Yeah.
They cook in front of you and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
That place is so good, bro. He
Yeah.
was like, "You want some sake?" I was like, "Ah."
Yeah. So
Square.
Yeah,
every
they do like onion volcanoes and shit. It's pretty cool.
yeah, some people do the same stuff and it gets kind of boring. I go there every year for my birthday. So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come in February. Please actually do come, Seth, because it is my favorite place around here. It's just kind of expensive. But
Yeah, I'm not worried about price, but I'll
What do you
definitely.
What do you get?
so I get the jumbo like it's
Jumbo shrimp.
nah, like the jumbo meal. It's expensive as shit. Ribeye steak and I think yeah with shrimp, not jumbo shrimp, but it's a certain type of shrimp. I can't remember offhand. Comes with rice with like egg in it. Literally just perfect. And then I get a like an appetizer. It's really just like a side, and it is sushi. Way back when I like first moved to Girard, I went to St. Rose. Oh.
Fuck it. Hey, just keep it going. You already did it. Just keep it going.
Please, I'm not muting it. I'm not. You guys got me. Fuck it. Fuck it. Come to my house. This is my address. I'm joking. But fuck, dude. But yeah, so I went. So I used to go.
I didn't know that though. I just
Yeah.
want to say I didn't know that. I didn't even know. Yeah. When did you go there? Because
Oh,
you came to Girard in 4th grade.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. I was trying my best, man.
We've already done it. Just fuck
Of
it.
course
Fuck it.
of course I could stop Seth from saying fucking his town, but I just go right into mine like
Fuck it. Fuck it. When did you go there? When did you go there?
I'm pretty sure 4th grade. I think
So
my mom was
did you flip
working
halfway
on-
through the year?
No, I think I was there for like a full year, maybe 2.
I think I'm gonna have to disagree with that because you came to
Yeah.
Girard in 4th grade.
I know I did. Thanks.
Did you go to fucking both? How the what?
No, not St. Rose, the fucking school. There's a daycare there.
Oh, I didn't fucking know that.
Sunny Days. I want to say it's called. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. But I just keep thinking that is so silly. Oh man, but so point being, yeah, I did that, and the person that like watches you. I forgot what that person's called. Do you guys know the name of that?
Like the
nanny.
teacher? Yeah, like what?
Fucking nanny. Type shit. You guys know what I'm trying to say. They ordered this thing called spicy crab rolls before, and I don't know how I remember it, but it was literally godly, bro. Like everybody was disgusted about raw fish or whatnot, and I was intrigued. I was really picky with food too, so I don't know even why I tried it. But literally, me and him like split his like dinner basically, or his lunch or whatever. And I'll never forget it because like every time I go to this place, it's the only place. Well, Mizu has it too, but it's not that good. This place, Yamato's, man. I go there because of the sushi, kind of like, and that's not expensive, but it gives you 6 little spicy crab rolls. If you like it's not even really like sushi because I don't like sushi. It is technically like it looks like sushi, but bro, it's so good. It's so good. You could eat it with the sauce, without the sauce, the soy stuff. It's so good, bro. It's one of my favorite foods of all time.
I've tried sushi 3 different times from 3 different places.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Hey,
I gave
I'm
it.
gonna
I gave it
force
the
you
good
to
old
try a
college try.
spicy crab roll, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
you're drunk.
No, you like seafood, okay? I promise
Yes,
you.
but
I
but
don't. I
I'm
hate sushi. I'm telling you, I
no.
hate
It's
sushi.
it's not raw fish. I don't like avocado. I don't like cucumber. I don't like the little shit that they put in it.
That
Like
stuff's
I
not in
only
the
want.
spicy crab roll, bro. Please trust me when you
Yes,
see it.
yes, it is because that's what I got when I went to fucking Mizu.
It's not
It's
Mizu's. I promise, bro. Just trust. You'll see it and you'll be like, oh, okay. I
do
promise.
they do they have a build your own menu? Like, can I
He
build my
said,
own
"Can I
sushi?
build my own sushi?"
No, but that
Like
stuff's not
like
in this crab roll.
I'm I'm gonna tell them, look, like I just want some cooked crab. All right, wrap it in the fucking seaweed rice
It's
sticky
all it
shit.
is, bro.
Okay,
That's I
and
promise.
put the cream cheese in there. You could take out the avocado,
It's
take
not
out the
in it.
cucumber.
I
Uh,
promise. You'll see. You'll see in
I think you're
February. I
drunk. Okay,
promise. Mizu. I've had Mizu's. Mizu's is not good. Okay. And the other
Mizu's terrible.
Mizu. I don't like Mizu's, but there's another place too that's around here. That's sushi. Both aren't good for spicy crab rolls. I promise you. Go to Yamato's. Your opinion. I promise you, bro. You see this tummy? I'm telling you, bro. It is
I don't want to
not.
hear. Do you want to see mine?
No, I'm
Like,
good. I'm good. Not
it's a
yet. Not
lot
yet.
of
We're only on
lot of
episode
food.
8. That's
Hey,
too good for these viewers, man.
might get bucket.
Um,
Who knows?
do you like teriyaki chicken, Braden?
Dude, sometimes like it's I don't know. I'm getting really hip to chicken recently because it actually is a superior meat. I love hamburgers, but it actually is like better. Like chicken is actually better. But
Bourbon chicken be slipping,
bourbon
sliding.
Well, because
chicken is top tier, man.
that's what I get from Yamato's. I get their
Teriyaki,
teriyaki.
teriyaki's that's what my mom gets. Yeah, she loves the teriyaki chicken.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
I think the shrimp's the best thing there. I just love steak, but the shrimp, my grandma always gets the shrimp, and that's why I switched to the deluxe big menu thing. It's like a full meal of the steak and a full meal of the shrimp that they throw on your plate. Oh my goodness, it makes my head hurt how good that shrimp is. It's some of the best shrimp I've ever had.
When I went to Shogun, I spent like $98 total
Yep.
between me and Jordan, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Well, what did you get?" I was like, "Well, I'm a carnivore.
Yeah.
I don't eat no herbs.
Yeah.
I don't want no
No
lettuce.
herbs.
he said, "Fuck it, fat."
Am I a rabbit? No, I don't want none of that shit.
Yeah.
I got shrimp, I got chicken. You know I had to cap it with the filet mignon. That motherfucker
Oh,
said
that's
chop 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 chop, flip, and I was like, yeah,
yeah.
talk
They got
dirty to
a
me
couple
then.
different types of steak. Yeah, the ribeye is a little cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
it's
like
so
my
good.
meal alone's like $60. So
Ooh, my
Yeah,
stomach hurts.
the teriyaki's 25.
No,
yeah, and I
mine.
double up. So yeah, it's like 60 some with the
The
spicy crab
first
rolls and stuff.
the first time I went, I only got chicken. Mine was like 13. I was like, yeah, I'm chilling. Like this is good, and they give you like big ass serving of rice, and
Yeah.
rice is
You
like
talking
a
about
filling compound.
Shogun?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went there 2
Yeah,
times, and I got
it's mad similar to Yamato's
yeah.
then. Yep.
Shogun's like top tier, like a good level. I want to go to
I've actually never heard of it.
oh,
I'm probably just tripping.
there's a place that musicians like artists go to. And
Hard
they
rock.
no they
No, fuck that place.
it's a
Yeah.
sushi place. It's a sushi place or hibachi. It starts with a B, and I can't remember what it is. And there's like 3 different people that rapped about it, and I can't remember. Like you're gonna say it, and I'm like,
Is it in Boardman?
I don't know.
Azumi?
No,
Asuka?
no. Asuka's good though. I had that when I worked at
Just
school.
rattling off names.
It's in just type in hibachi places that start with famous hibachi places that start with B.
Hana?
Benihana's.
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 Cool.
I've heard that place is really good.
Yeah, haven't been.
Expensive.
Expansive.
Did you Brandon? Did you have like I personally I don't like seafood. While we're talking about seafood, I don't like seafood. I can't do it, dude. It's just disgusting. Nothing about it's good to me. Did you have Mrs. Ray's class?
Sorry, what did you say? Seafood?
Yeah, yeah. Like anything, bro. Like sushi,
Hold-
fucking fish,
hold on.
nothing, bro. I
Hold
can't
on.
do it.
Moved to general.
It's honestly
have
crazy.
you?
I'm cutting
you
you off.
ever-
I'm cutting you off. I'm getting tired of this, Adrian. You say you're lactose intolerant, right?
Okay, here we go.
Fucking, it actually makes me sad. I don't know how you're not like a fucking twig, bro. Because there's so much good food.
Because I like
that you're-
fucking food. I'm fat.
Dude, lactose intolerant people are lying to themselves. You just have
Yeah.
a weak stomach. Okay? Let's come out. I'm coming out and saying it. There's actual proof too. You are just lying to yourself, dude. It's like my mom being terrified of cheese because she just doesn't like some of the textures of cheese. It's cap. It's cap.
Okay, regardless, I don't
It's
eat
not
it. All right?
regardless.
Deal with it. Deal with it. I don't like it.
Brayden.
I don't eat it.
It's
Brayden,
not that
we-
you don't like it. It's, bro, you
We went to Jib Jab earlier, bro. There is a speckle of cheese, not even bigger than
No,
this.
it was a little glob. It was like that.
He picks off half the bun. Okay, half the fucking bun. All right,
Oh, it
fucking
makes me
peels that
cringe.
shit like wallpaper, and then he doesn't even eat the fucking ends of the bread. He will bite a fucking hot dog and go and hold the end of the bread and put it on his plate, bro.
So, can I ask you a
I've
question,
done that like
Adrian?
twice. What?
Adrian, so why the fuck do you do that? But we go to Martini's or whatever the fuck that place was called, and you eat
Margaritas?
fucking 12 pieces of bread.
Yeah,
Answer
literally.
that for me real quick.
What's the difference?
What do you mean?
Why do
Like
you
white
fucking
bread?
throw the little piece of bread on the plate, but you'll eat
I don't
12
fucking know.
pieces
I
of-
did it one
It's
time.
free. It's free. Or matter of fact, you paid for that hot dog. So why aren't you eating that then?
I don't fucking know. Why are we
You
doing
wanna
this right now?
You want to know a better question?
Yeah.
Dude, if you bring up pizza rolls, I'm leaving the call.
Oh
I'm
my
leaving the call.
god!
Ask him
I'm
how he
Go
leaving
ate
ahead
the
and leave
pepperoni.
because I think I know. I don't remember, but I know there's some weird ass thing that this dude does.
This cat takes the end of a pizza roll. This is a pizza roll. Takes the
Dude,
end.
he wants to leave
does
so bad. Look at his face.
He does this and squeezes all this shit out and then goes,
You know it's all still inside, right? Like you're not getting everything out. It's all covered. It's all covered on the inside. It's a cocoon. All the sauce is still
Okay.
there, dude.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you, but that shit's crazy.
and
to
I'm
me,
not.
bro.
I'm not.
It's actually why.
All right, are you gonna answer my question, or are we just gonna keep fucking coming at my neck?
I don't know what your fucking question, man. Like,
Did you have Mrs. Ray's fucking cooking class?
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Yes, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you her annual fish thing? Did you guys do that?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I fucking like
From
because like
when
I
she fished. and
yeah
brought
like
all
she
of
would
it
go
in.
catch it. Yeah, catch it, you bring it, you cook it. Like obviously that was her annual thing. Like she did that with everybody. For anybody watching, like that was her like trademark. She would go fishing. She'd come back. She'd bring all of it in, and then she'd have her students cook. But like up until that point that we did that, I never really liked fish, and I never really full on tried it.
Mm.
But I tried it when in class that day. Bro, dude, it was disgusting. Like I almost threw it. It was disgusting.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
it
Can
was
we
so nasty.
can we pause real quick?
What, Seth? What the fuck do you gotta say now?
No. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he got a video. I feel attacked. I really do.
Dude, it's so cap. You're eating you're literally still having so much of it that's inside. It's like that's like him trying to wipe off the mayonnaise and continues to eat the soaked mayonnaise that's in the fucking bread.
Bro, listen.
God.
I feel like we're getting off topic.
We are. No, I'm gonna bring it back to that though, because I want to speak. On
Hold on, can I
Yeah,
say one more
go
thing?
ahead.
This cat orders pizza with cheese, and I go, why don't you just get
Come on, piece it together. Piece it together, Seth. I need it. While he gathers his bearings, okay, this is the only time that stream and YouTube will be able to hear me talk about time, okay? You're tripping, Adrian. We're going to be over 2 hours, and you thought we weren't going to get over an hour. I promise you we know what we're doing, okay? Go ahead,
Bro.
Seth.
He orders pizza with cheese. I'm like, why don't you just get it with the dough and sauce? He goes, the cheese adds flavor.
No, he actually said that to you?
I swear to
did.
God,
I
on my
did.
papa's ashes,
did.
bro. He goes, the cheese adds flavor. I was like,
Actually, I don't think you said it with cheese. I'm pretty sure you said it with pepperoni because I didn't eat the pepperoni. Because I get it with pepperoni and I didn't eat. I'm pretty sure it's pepperoni.
I remember
I'm
taking...
like
wow.
90% sure it was about pepperoni. But I did that conversation did happen. I'm not gonna lie, it did happen.
I
But I'm
remember when I used to
90%
be
sure it was
over
about
your house
pepperoni.
and we would have pizza and stuff. You would fucking take off the cheese and I would eat the pizza and the cheese over your house because you're like, well, I'm gonna just throw it away. You know what I mean?
bro,
Like, that type of stuff.
dissects it, and then he gotta look it over. Like he didn't just stare at it
Yeah.
for 10 minutes and go,
Oh,
and then he
my
bites
God.
it, and then re-looks
Wait, let me
over
see
it.
the bite again. How's that bite work?
And then he looks at it like this. He goes,
Why you got the eyes? Why
Oh
are your
my
eyes so
God.
big?
All right, we're done with this. We're done with this. All right, listen. Because like, listen, I honestly do think, oh man, I hope I don't get emotional. I think I'll be good. Miss Ray, okay, Mrs. Ray and Miss Notareski from the intermediate school, my two favorite teachers.
She was 5th grade, right?
Yes.
I want to say yeah, because I had her too. I'm pretty sure she was 5th grade.
Yeah, and two of my favorite teachers of all time, and honestly, Mrs. Ray, is it Mrs. Ray? She was Mrs. Ray?
No, I don't think she was married.
Yeah, cool.
I think she was divorced. I think it was Miss. Yeah, but either way,
Miss Ray, I think you are right with that too. That sounds a lot like makes more sense. Yeah, Miss Ray was my favorite teacher. With the stuff I was going on like through school, and I was like out for fuck's that called, homeschooling, and when I came back and I was like literally like just like a nobody in that school, and like I had like a select group of friends, but like I just always had my headphones in. I was just that guy, you know what I mean? I was making music at that time, so she was the only teacher that allowed me to have my laptop in class, and I was just making music and stuff inside her class because I was always staying on top of her stuff. I always had an A in her class, and like she would let me do my stuff. I would stay after, you know what I mean? She was one of the classes I would just go to and hang out and just like talk to her and stuff. She was such a genuine person. She always told the truth, and she really cared about the people that like came in her class and stuff, and like the people that didn't really care about her, or like, you know, were just in there to get their little credit and move on, she would notice and like not really like pay attention. But for the people that like actually like, you know, talk to her and stuff, like she really like knew people, you know what I mean? And she like cared about people, and like at least in my like what I remember, In my experience with her, she was a very, very down to earth person, and yeah, like I said previously, with all the jokes on fucking his food and everything, it's definitely more serious. Like, really, 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 rest in peace. That was brutal. I believe it was from cancer.
Yeah,
Um,
she had cancer.
yeah, and yeah,
But touching on what Brandon's saying about like who she was as a person and how genuine and just she was just a really nice person, good at heart, and like what I kind of wanted to say is because like she did pass away of cancer, but you would have never known.
never would have
Not in a
known.
million, not
I
in a million
was
years would you have known.
stunned. I was so shocked, man. She kept all that stuff to herself. Which I don't like. If I had something like that, it would be really hard to open up to. But yeah. I mean, we don't really have to go into it anymore because I don't want to get emotional right now. But yeah, she definitely was my like, I don't want to say favorite teacher. It's just like she was like such a big like person for me in
Influence.
school. Influence, like I almost said inspiration, but it's the wrong word. It's just like, yeah, she really did help me with a lot of stuff, and I like used her as like a therapist in a way too. Like we would just always talk about personal stuff and everything. And same thing with Miss Notareski too. I remember, I haven't seen her in years, but like I used to always at the end of the school year from the high school, every single year, my um I think 7th and 8th are in that other thing. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th,
Yeah.
and 12th. Every year at the end of the school, I would go to the prospect school and just hang out with her for like an hour or two and just catch up of what happened every year and stuff. And it was only once a year, but you know what I mean? She knew exactly who I was as soon as I walked in. You know what I mean? She knew I was coming that specific day and everything because it was a consistent thing every year. And unfortunately, I haven't done it since or whatnot. But, you know, yeah, definitely two people that were really important in my my school career. But last thing before we wrap this up, I feel like it would be a good thing too. This is, like we said at the beginning, this is coming out the week after, the Friday after Christmas. um if you haven't watched our Christmas episode, I'm pretty confident I could say all three of us
Best episode
best
we've ever made.
episode. Like, it's fantastic. Again, thank you so much, Danye, for even giving us your time with how busy you are to it's crazy. Like, I'm almost emotional just thinking about how good that podcast was and how real it actually was. It was such a good podcast, and this was an amazing podcast too. But yeah, that one meant a lot for me, I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, definitely go watch it if you didn't. Episode 7 came out on Christmas. But last thing though, are you guys doing anything special for Christmas? You know what I mean? Not Christmas Eve, but like any type of stuff. Is it you know what I mean? Like, you doing anything? Because this year's really, really funky. You can go first up.
Um, I'm just gonna spend some time with my family. So
Same family you're seeing tomorrow.
yeah, and then my mom, part of my mom's side.
Cool.
Um,
So you're going two
my
different places.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
One of my most favorite people to ever walk this earth passed away last year, so I'll probably go sit at her grave for a little bit and talk to her.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing too much. I'm
Getting
probably
that
gonna
PC.
yeah, hopefully.
No, go the other way. Go the other way.
He's on my left.
Nah, but
So here,
trust
I'll
it.
just do it.
Trust it.
Yeah,
Nah,
there you go.
nah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
there
do
you go.
that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. But I'm probably gonna wake up the house with some Christmas music. I did that last year. I think I'm gonna do it again.
Wait, sorry. Say that again. I blanked out. I was like trying
I
to.
said
Like,
I'm gonna wake up the house with some Christmas music. I'm gonna blare the fuck out
is that
shit.
what you do? Is that a thing?
I did it. I haven't done it like often. I did it last year. I'm probably gonna do it again.
That's neat. Like, with what? Like your speaker?
Yeah, bro. Just turn on the speaker, connect, blast that
Cool.
shit.
I
Wake
like
the
it.
fuck up.
Get in the
The speaker's
vibe.
loud.
Instant.
But other than that, probably just spend time with my mom. I'm probably gonna go see my grandma for a little bit. Normally I go and see my dad, but my dad has COVID currently, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's about
Hope
it
he
for
does
me.
not lose his smell and his taste.
Yeah, hopefully.
That is a very, very unfortunate thing. But I am yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with my mom, and I'm gonna be going over my grandparents. They're killed because of this year, because my grandparents they rely off of these holidays. You know what I mean? With COVID, I'm telling you, because they're both retired, and like they don't spend money. You know what I mean? They save up every year to go on a cruise every year. That's their thing. You know what I mean? They travel the world. That's what they like to do. You know what I mean? And so they choose to not spend money and live that like very minimalistic life, um, to support what both of their like passion is. You know what I mean? And being on a boat and just like traveling just different spots of the world. I think it's so cool. But COVID has fucked all that up. You know what I mean? And like they're they're old. Sorry, grandma and grandpa, but you're old. COVID can affect them a lot easier than it can us, and so they don't want people that haven't been in their like main circle to come over, and it's really really killed, especially my grandma, because she loves setting up the house. You know what I mean? And having all these people over and doing one of our traditions that we do every year is they have a big pool table and everybody stands around it and tell me if you guys do something similar. I know a bunch of families do something similar to this, but they bring gag gifts. You know what I mean? It's like a gag gift thing, and we roll some dice, and if you get doubles of a number, you get to pick a gag gift. Like, you know what I mean? And it's cool. Some people bring some really cool things, and like my great grandparents passed away, so like my mom's grandparents, and um and so like there's certain like memorable things, like my great grandfather, before he passed away, he was blind, and so like his like really fat glasses that he used to wear, you know what I mean, they bring those every year. And so somebody gets to like bring those next year, you know what I mean? And some people bring some silly stuff. My uncle works at Sam's Club, so he brings a ton of like candy and stuff, expired shit. It's a whole thing, but we're gonna miss it. So me and my mom are gonna be the only people going over there. I bought a Bamboozled board game. And so we're gonna do that because they both like jelly beans, but they've never played Bean Boozled.
Bro, fuck Bean Boozled.
It's the fifth version too, so it's with 2 new flavors.
Ugh.
Dude, I played it and I literally I was on a roll. I was doing so good. I was getting all the good shit. I got 4 of them bitches, the bad ones, in a row, bro. I literally almost threw up everywhere. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever done.
See, I've played Bean Boozled and I don't remember having that. I've literally, because they didn't want to do it because they thought it was gonna be disgusting, and we already spent the $25 on the board game. So I was like, I promise you, none of them are bad. I hope I didn't lie to them.
Should I
Okay,
get
well,
that?
yeah, you lied.
Yeah, I got
wait till they get some like fucking rotten eggs or like dirty socks or some shit,
dirty
bro.
socks. Yeah, the toothpaste one was good.
Fucked. Toothpaste isn't bad. It's just minty, yeah. But like you could get some fucked up ones, or like barf,
boogers.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some interesting flavors for sure, but I think it would be fun. It's the big version. It's the biggest version that you can get too, and I'll definitely have some extra ones for us.
But hey, I'll do it.
Yo, I just thought of such a good idea. I can keep the spinner right here, and before we have a podcast, like our next podcast, I can give you guys some of they're all individual packages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can give you guys like 2 packages or something. You know what I mean? And we could just spin it and just do something like that. I think that'd be kind of neat.
I'm gonna puke on camera.
No, I'm down. 100%.
Nah,
I'm down.
you tripping,
Fuck
bro?
this,
That
fuck this game, but I'm down.
Yeah, even if you have to be like the pussy that just spits it out instantly, it is what it is. Because I feel you. There's some like disgusting flavors that like if it connects with your mouth, it's like, oh no.
Man, I had a rotten egg one. The only time I ever played
that's
this
the
game,
worst one for sure.
and I threw up.
Yeah, just
I
don't be a baby, that bitch.
I had just came off a full meal, bro, and I was like, I'm
Don't
gonna
do
get
it.
a
Don't
good
do it
ass
when we
one.
record. We're
I was
definitely
like,
doing something similar to
uh,
that. I think that's such an interesting thing.
Yeah,
We
hundred
literally,
percent. I'm down.
because
I'm down.
I'll just spin it. I'll just spin it, and I'll be like blue, and we all try blue. You know what I mean? That'd be dope. That actually would be cool. Um. Oh man, like I wish we just set that up right now. That'd be so cool. Um. But yeah. Before I wrap it up, though, I want to tell you guys this. So there's a new Skittles, okay, and it actually could be somewhat old, I don't know, but it said new on the thing. When I went to Cleveland, my uncle gave me one of these, like, like this Skittles mini packets, those tiny ones.
Yeah,
You just like
yeah.
open and stuff. They're tiny. They got like what, like 10 or 12 Skittles in it, or
Like
whatever.
the Halloween ones, the Halloween packs.
Exactly, they're the
Skittles.
Halloween ones, and they are the Halloween ones. They're a zombie edition. Okay, have you guys ever seen these?
no.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I'm
No.
pretty sure they're new, like maybe from like this Halloween or whatnot. He had a couple of them. Okay. Okay, listen. There's a flavor in it that's called rotten flesh. Okay. Listen, all of them are like there's red, blue. There's an actual blue. It's crazy. It's a blue raspberry. It's so good. Um, but so all of them are normal flavors. Okay, the mystery one is just one of the flavors. Like it's like Bean Boozled. You literally do not know. So he gave me the packet and he was like, dude, like I know you like trying like weird shit. Um, he's like, do it one by one. You know what I mean? All of them, like it's very easily the whole packet can be good, like no rotten flesh in it. You know what I mean? He's like, I've had a couple packets that no rotten flesh. um and I was like okay, I was intrigued, so I'm sitting in this little love seat, and I'm picking them one by one. I'm inspecting it, you know what I mean? I'm just like, this looks like a normal blue raspberry. Put it in, straight, it's good, you know what I mean? Dude, there's one blue raspberry, specifically because that was my favorite flavor. And I was like almost done with the packet, and I was like, yes, I got through it. You know what I mean? Like, no rotten flesh. I put the blue raspberry in my mouth, dude, and to put it in a way that like actually makes sense, it tasted like rotten flesh. Like, quite literally, whatever you can picture, Adrian, that literally the what Carl would taste like after he died in Walking Dead. You know what I mean? You just bit his fucking arm. That's what this thing tasted like. I don't spit things out. You know what I mean? I'm a swallower, head ass. No, but no, even if it's disgusting, I'm gonna try my best to just like deal with it. You know what I mean?
Stomach it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like ew type stuff. You know what I mean? I did that shit, bro. It was so disgusting. All of the Bean Boozled, I just swallowed. Even the the rotten eggs one, disgusting. That one was bad. I'm telling you, bro, it was the worst flavor of anything that I've ever had. Like I can't put it any better than that, man. It was so bad, and I really wish I had a packet just to like give you and be like, do it one by one. You know what I
He
mean?
says, "Here, good
The
fucking
whole
luck."
packet was good until one blue raspberry ruined it. You know what I mean? And I finished the rest of the packet. He was like, I'm happy you actually got one, because sometimes there's not one in it. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm happy I got one. You know? All right, though, I will toss it to you, Seth. We did good, man. Let's go!
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. You have any suggestions on anything you want to talk about? Drop them in the comments below. We do notice you. Um, again, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys, travel safe. Be safe with all the corona and everything. But thanks for coming out and helping us earn our rep.
Take it easy.
Yeah.